So, y'all, I already kind of addressed this. I had to sage my space because I think it's hilarious. So they use my information, right? They put the things I just said out my mouth. I use the information, right? They use that information, they post it, and they say, what do they say? I see y'all, but we healing over here. Breaking generational curses is healing. Breaking generational curses is healing. It's healing you and the next generation and your ancestors. That is healing. So clearly people don't know what healing is. If they talk about karmics every day, they're not aware of what healing is. If you're talking about karmic individuals every single day, how are you healing? Yes, talking about generational curses, what keeps you in bondage, what keeps you down, what keeps you going through the cycle. Why is it so difficult to break those chains? To give you the collective an understanding, okay, on why they're going through the situation they're going through, because they're the ones who are breaking the chains. They wanted to post, I see y'all, but we healing over here. You think it's healing talking about karmics every day? Is that healing? Does that heal the collective talking about karmics every single morning when you first wake up? It's karmics on the line. Is that healing? Somebody tell me, does that heal your soul, or do you still think about that past situation? Is that healing? Is it healing when you make a comment about generational curses and say, oh, but we healing over here? Does that heal you, or does that heal the collective? Because if your whole part is to heal the collective, give the information awareness, that's what you are to do. You're not competing. You're not making comments on other people's stuff and say, well, this is what we're doing over here, but y'all doing this, we doing this over here. Y'all, make it make sense to me. No, over there, you guys are talking about karmics every single day. Over there, you're keeping your collective talking about the same thing that y'all been talking about for years. Go back a year and click on random videos, and I bet you it's about a karmic. Go to my videos, and you get to see different stuff. I talk about magic, witchery, breaking generational curses, download situations, karmic situations. I talk about channeling heritage, talking about channeling the karmic and the master. I talk about channeling the arguing. I talk about family situations and growing up in different toxic situations. I talk about how they try to take your voice and error. I talk about so many different things that do on my timeline, baby. Because the universe just don't give me information about karmics. The universe just don't give me information about karmic situations. The universe give me information about the entire universe. Everything up under the sun. I get information on, and sometimes even higher than what's up under the sun. You understand? So I don't talk about karmics every day. But don't try to insinuate that we're not healing by breaking generational curses. Because what type of healer are you if you're not breaking generational cycles and curses? What kind of healing are you? What kind of healer are you? If breaking generational curses is not in your topic of conversation, then how are you healing? Because if you're not healing and you're doing the same thing as the past has done, then you did not heal. You did not complete the cycles. You did not break out of bondage. You did not break out of that generational curse. So if YouTubers and high priestesses are going to use information, use it to help the collective. Don't use it to try to compete and compare because you got a little bit more followers because you started sooner than I did. Let's keep it 100. You started sooner than me, so you have a bigger fat ego. And you feel like because a true high priestess, an authentic high priestess is coming up onto the scene, you're intimidated. They're intimidated by the knowledge I have from the universe. Okay, you ain't the first, you ain't the second, you ain't the third. However, if you really want to do this shit where you want to do toe-to-toe about my content, which I know you don't want to do, because I can talk about deep ancient shit. I didn't come to you guys. I came to you guys in the tarot community because that's what I was told to do in the tarot community. Thank you. Somebody liked my comment where I said, no, sweetie, I just spoke on this shit. And if you have such a big platform, why don't you just say, hey, y'all, go check out this person. They just came with some good information. I have a couple other information, but y'all go check this person out. They just kind of broke down the scenario about generational curses or whatever. No, they can't do that, right? Because then they feel like, in they simple-minded ass, they feel like I'm giving somebody else's credit. So they got to speak down on, well, we're healing, but we see what y'all doing, but we healing. That's, y'all. This is another reader. What do I talk about on my channel? I talk about healing stuff. I'm like, sis, clean your yoni. Y'all be like, I cleaned it already. Motherfucker, he's doing sex magic on you. His energy's still there. I tell y'all to clean that shit out. I'm talking about healing. Clean your yoni, clean your yoni. I even made a damn song. Okay, because I'm being authentic and true. I'm not getting a dime for this. And the universe set that up on purpose. They said, okay, you don't need that money. See, they thirsty for the money. They wake up every morning, they hungry for the dinero. They hungry for the money. They hungry to give any type of messages. It don't matter what it is. I want to just give a message out because I need my money. I need to make sure I make a certain amount a month. Y'all, I was able to pay my rent, pay all my bills early beforehand, and I did not get monetized by YouTube. Because I did not get on YouTube to create income. I didn't get on YouTube because it was an easier alternative. I get on YouTube and do tarot because I felt like, what can I do that might be kind of simple, easy, that people might accept me? I didn't do that. And y'all will know that when I expand more, you guys will see that my plan for the tarot community was to create balance, to give you guys the true authentic messages, because it's too much false shit in the spirituality, and that was supposed to be our safe haven. Spiritual world is our safe haven. Spiritual world is we can practice our spirituality, we can be ourselves, we can be the black sheep in the group, we can be the collective that everybody felt like they shunned away. We can be that group together. That's our spirituality. We can focus on our connection with source. We can focus on the light. We can focus on the balance between the light and the dark. We can focus on that together as a collective. That's what the spirituality is. It's an escape from the cults that we were just in, the false prophets we were just in, people wanting power, greed, and selfishness we were just in. Don't bring that shit up over here to the spiritual community. Matter of fact, y'all been doing it. So I'm going to tell y'all this. The universe ain't having that shit. It ain't even me. I don't listen. I don't care less. I told you, I don't compete. I don't watch tarot readers. I don't watch it because it's not authentic. I can put my own damn cards. You know what I'm saying? I already know what's going on in my life. I'm well in my energy. Y'all know what's going on in y'all life. Y'all watch it for entertainment purposes. But if you guys want to do that, heal before you guys go back to karmic situations. Do healing. Laugh about it. Then heal. That's why we laugh, because laughter is healing. And they know that. They like, oh, she didn't change the whole vibration, because now she's cracking jokes and tarot. She ain't so serious. She over here making it like making it fun. It's a game, because they playing the game. So we gonna laugh about it, we gonna kiki, and we gonna have fun about it. But we still gonna get to our healing. As we laughing and healing, we still gonna get to the main healing. That's just a little healing just right there, so you can be aware but still kiki. Because you gotta understand, this is coming from pain. This is pain that people actually went through in their life. So how do we heal from that pain? How do we heal from the generational things we went through? How do we heal from slavery? How do we heal from magic? How do we heal from manipulation? I'm going to tell you guys how. Stay tuned. Because all they're doing, see, the darkness thinks that they're trying to keep me down. The darkness is pushing me out. Boom! Boom! Right? Because just like I had said, somebody used this and said, yeah, the diamonds are made in the rough. Listen, I said, most things are made from pressure, not just diamonds. Most things are made from pressure, period. It takes pressure. And it usually starts from darkness, okay? We all were created in it. But they think the darkness thinks they putting me down. The darkness is only shooting me back up to the top. Because now y'all see who's authentic and who's not. Y'all telling on yourselves. Your slipper showing, sweetie. You're telling on yourself. And the real authentic people will know what I'm talking about. The real authentic people will stay tuned, because they know that if this person's manipulating, somebody's doing some manipulation. I'm not monetized. What the fuck am I manipulating people for? I don't get not $1 for this. Because if I got money or not, I will still give you guys the messages. I don't get on every morning like, okay, let me see how much I can make today. Because I need at least if I get 3,000 people to watch this. Okay, now I can be able to do this, do this, do this. That's their mentality before they give you a message. They're not giving you a message for authenticity. Some are. Y'all use discernment. Some are. But most of them are like, okay, I need to make this amount of money because I'm going to do this, that, and I'm going to travel. I'm going to go do this, so I need to get through this, X, Y, and Z. So that way I can get my money, because this is a simple way, easy way that I get my money in. And the collective don't know. Shit, I can tell them whatever. This is their mentality, you guys. I need you guys to use discernment. I'm going to talk more about karmic situations, spells. I'm going to talk more about the karmic readers. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk more about the situations, because we're going to bring stuff to the forefront. Because they think they're pushing, light to the forefront? No, the darkness is showing their ass. The darkness is showing their ass. Because if you're going to use people's content, especially, we know what you talk about every day. We know what you talk about every day. You've been talking about the same thing for years. How many years have these people on YouTube been talking about karmic situations, y'all? They know I'm coming to change the motherfucking game, because they know I ain't just talking about no karmics. I'm talking about how the fuck you break through curses. And break through curses when you break away from karmic situations, because your family was tied up in karmic situations too. Yeah. Yeah, your mama, your father, your granddad, they went through it. However, they stayed in a karmic situation. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about how they were in karmic situations, they stayed there, and that's why their life turned out to be the way it was, because they stayed and received karma from somebody else. They don't want to talk about that, because then they don't get as much money when they talk about karmic situations. They need as much money because that's where they most of their money come from. Child. Manifest them. Why don't you manifest? You don't need YouTube. Manifest. You should be able to manifest with your mind. Manifest. I started using YouTube the third day I came into my new place. I hadn't even got the furniture. I hadn't got nothing. I immediately started doing the YouTube. Immediately started getting messages out. Third day I was here. Haven't even barely put stuff away, and I started getting messages out. No money, no nothing. Now rent come around every month. I have faith. I'm like, okay, now this ain't monetized. They asked me to monetize, but the universe said that they got me. So I don't have to trip about no monetization right now. And there's a point that they're trying to prove with me not doing the monetization. I don't know what point that is, but I'm just not going to accept the monetization right now. I don't know what's the point of me not doing the monetization, because I'm like, but they wanted to show that it's not for the coin. They want you guys to see that this is authentic and this is true and it's not for money. I'm not on here for money. I'm not on here for status. I'm not on here to be the next big tarot reader that everybody uses and goes to. And you guys, no. Matter of fact, I was going to do personal readings, but they're going to, I already know what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to infiltrate in my energy field. So guess what? I'm going to be doing that. Because I have enough information, I can talk to the whole collective. I don't need to talk to one person, because my information heals many people at one time. It don't just heal the karmics. It don't just heal the karmic mama. It don't just heal, it heals many people at once. So if you guys want me to talk about a topic, you guys put in the comment section. What topic? I'll put cards on that topic. And I'll tell you what I'm feeling with those energies, because I will be able to pull the energy. Or if you can message me. I can feel certain energies from certain people when they comment. I just don't comment on it because I can feel your energy. So why would I engage in energy? If I can feel your energy, I'm not going to comment. So I really stopped commenting on many people's I like your stuff or something. But because I know they think they clever. They think they clever than me when I work with Source. How the fuck you think? Bruh, you ain't never going to win. And yes, they try to stop so I can be delayed on YouTube. I won't get my messages out, and they can come with all these good stuff, good ideas. Well, great for you. Good for you. Go ahead and do your rush job on your business ideas, right? And they're trying to encourage everybody. Listen, do your rush job on your ideas. Because my stuff's not going to be rushed, because my stuff's going to help humanity for many, many decades and many decades to come. So I don't have to rush my shit. My shit don't have to be rushed. Because I'm making sure the universe stamps that motherfucker. The universe is stamping it, sealing it, and everything. I'm working with the universe for this information. Okay? Because it's going to change people's lives, and if we'll reprogram people's minds in this information, we need to be correct about it. We need to be authentic about it. We need to really make sure that this is what's going to help humanity, what we put out, and we're not just putting out bullshit because it profits us. Y'all, let me not do that, because I can actually feel myself doing that. I can actually feel it within. Yeah, because I'm very connected to myself within and the universe. So anything that touches this area, I can feel that shit. I don't really like it. But I want you guys to think. See, before I can do that, when it was more closed, right? But because it's open, no, baby. I see right through it. Okay? I want you guys to use discernment. You guys can come to my channel for authenticity, because I'm never gonna give y'all nothing that's not true and authentic. Because I'm not getting money for this. You guys getting this? I'm saving y'all souls for free. I'm saving y'all souls for free. I'm getting you out of bondages for free. I'm helping your family and the next generation to come for free. I wake up every morning, when I get downloads, I come and I give it to the collective for free. And I know you guys are like, well, so what if they get paid to do it? But see, what happens when you start to get paid for businesses, you forget why you're doing it. And then you get so wrapped in the analytics and what hits and how much money I'm making and the competition. You get so caught up in that. These people are no longer being authentic. Be authentic, y'all, please. That's what the world fucking needs. Too many people in false masks, too many shapeshifters, too many false prophets, too many false things, too many false shit, too many things hiding, concealed, blindfolded. Wake up and let this world be authentic. Let this be true, because we got everything. We got earth, we got the sun, we got the moon, we got the trees. What else do we need? Ourselves to be authentic, because we are who changes the world. We change the dynamics of stuff. But if we're not authentic and true, that means we have a motive, we have intentions. And that's normally why this world has been the way it has been. Let's keep it 100. People use people's spirituality in their souls because they're in slavery. We talked about slavery, right? They use their souls, you guys, to keep them in bondages, like they did slavery, but now they use religion to control the masses. But people are using spirituality to control other people because it gives them a sense of power. That's why everybody can't have fucking power. Everybody can't have all that power. Who sang that song? I don't even know if I'm on beat with it. I don't know. Everybody can't have that much power. Is that a song? No power. No, not one man can't handle all that power. I don't know if that's a song. I've never even heard that, but it seemed like it's coming to me as a jingle, like a song. So I guess the universe, I don't know, not man can have all that much power. I don't know. I don't even know the rest of the list. What else come with that song? I don't even know who sings that song, y'all. I don't know. But yeah, no, when they have too much power and too much control, they use it for the wrong reasons. I've been the same person since my video first started. Sometimes I told you I have more energy because I transmute that energy. When they throw all this negative energy, I transmute it, and we do a comedy skit up on here. And we be laughing and kicking and having a good time. Okay? So I will transmute that energy. I will get on because I know they're trying to stop me from it. So I will battle them just to get on here with you guys and to give y'all messages that I already have received, but I want to give it to the collective. So every time I get on, I have to go through a spiritual battle. So if y'all ask me, well, why she look like that and why her this and that? I just went to war to come give you this message, bitch. I went to war to come give you this message. Because they don't want me to give the collective message. Y'all hear that outside? They don't want me to give you guys the messages. So I had to go to war before I got here. I'm so sorry. Sorry if my shirt hanging off. Sorry if my hair ain't pressed in a cute bun. But they're trying to stop me from giving you guys messages. So, because they know my message is authentic and true, can change humanity. So since they're doing that, I have to go through the extra mile just to give you guys the messages. But I had the willpower to do it. And then the message I received, they like, damn, she came even harder. She came, hold up, we thought she was going to come back and talk about karma. She came and she done talked about a whole different type of shit. Well, you thought I was going to come back with on the same shit? No, because while you trying to delay me, I got more information and more downloads to give the collective. So while you thought you was doing something, it said, baby girl, okay. Do this, do that, do this, do that, hold it. Oh, stop thinking, turn it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, turn off your thoughts. Yeah, sometimes I have to turn off my thoughts because these bitches think they're real slick. Do you know how much, y'all, stop it. They even trying to, y'all, even the government wants me to get shot in my sacral chakra. I'm going to put that video up because that video they want to post. Even the government, because they know the ideas that I have. These are all about my ideas, what's in my noggin. From the universe is constantly giving me shit. The government knows that they tried to hit me in my sacral chakra so that way I can't help humanity. So yes, I could have got paid. They could have given me a fat money to get a shot. It would have been a couple of sessions of shots in my sacral chakra. They would have given me a fat ass fucking money for it. I could have been good. I could have created generational wealth just by doing that. But if I were to do that, I wouldn't get the downloads from the universe. The creativity to help humanity, things I need to do humanity was so much bigger than that. So I've sacrificed money for y'all asses. I've sacrificed a lot for y'all asses, and y'all need my children. Because I could give my children generational wealth now. I can give my children some money now and have it in their bank account and investing over the years and over the time. But then I wouldn't be able to help humanity, and then the same shit's going to happen, which means that my child is still going to go through the same generational karmic bullshit if I don't change the game. Because this is for all humanity, right? That's why you can't just be selfish. This is for everybody. I chose, instead of taking that, I said, let me start my platform and let me go ahead and start giving these messages to the collective, giving them the things that are going on. This ancient knowledge, these downloads, because they know who I am. Many people know who I am. They know my presence. They know my energy. So that being said, you guys have to choose who's authentic and who's not. Let's be real. Y'all gonna have to make a decision, because they're programming your mind, but what are they programming with you with? Because if you're going through healing, you're going through a reprogramming, right? Because you're healing from past hurt, past pain, passive things, right? And you're healing, you're doing something different. You're healing. You're moving past the situation and finding ways to comfort that inner child, to comfort your heart, to comfort your own emotions. You're finding that. That's why you guys need to go within. It's important to go within, because if you keep looking for outside sources to comfort you, you're never going to get the comfort, because then every time you need that comfort, you're going to go back to outside source. You can use those outside sources, and then you need to go within. So if you get a message that you think, okay, generational curses, let's use one of mine. So if you get a generational curse messages, after you get the message where I talk about generational curses, what keeps you down, what keeps you this, then you can then go ahead and you say, okay, I watched that video, let me write stuff down. What does keep my family from succeeding? How can I succeed? Right? It's supposed to give you topics for you to think about and analyze your life and what you've been through to figure out how you can heal. And of course, I tell you guys different healing stuff to heal yourselves. Because we really healing over here. I really tell them how to heal. After I done been through it, I tell them how to heal. And trust me, there's so much more other ways. Y'all. Oh yeah, we gonna get all to that. Because while they was over here trying to delay my messages so they can figure out what their next topic will be about. You don't know how the universe got me though. The universe said, okay, let them play. Because they playing. Let them play. The universe said, okay, well, write this down. You finna do this, you finna do this, you finna do this, you finna do this. Because they bullshit. And you over here trying to be authentic. So you ignore what they doing. If they speak on it, they this and that, you go ahead. Because you are the balance in this. You will balance it out, because I didn't come to tarot to just, I need followers. I pull cards. It's comfortable for me. We're not thinking about what's comfortable. Your soul mission should not be comfortable. That's the whole thing. You breaking generational curse is not going to be comfortable. It's not. It's going to be uncomfortable. Because you're doing something completely opposite, completely different from what you're used to. So it's going to actually be an uncomfortable feeling. So you're not going to be comfortable. You're not going to just be, oh, every day talk about karmics. Every day talk about karmics. You're like, fuck, I just went to this circle journey. I'm getting downloads this motherfucker. The baby crying. Okay, I need to get this message out. How are we going to do this? Let me save this energy, because I know people are bringing this negative energy over here. Okay, I'm a spiritual battle. Let me make sure I have time to meditate. Let me go get these messages out. Did I eat this morning? Let me make sure I eat, because, at least put something in my body. Even though we don't really have to eat, we can go ahead and fast. But most of the time, we be in and out the matrix. We don't even realize what day, what time it is, or any of that. I can only speak for myself. Because I know myself. I know my energy. I know how to transmute energy. I know when people are being authentic and when they're not. I can see right through it. You see right through me. How do you do that shit? How do you do that shit? And you guys, y'all know I'm not even thinking. You guys, I never really pause. When I'm talking, every now and then I'll pause. Have y'all know it comes out? like this because there is what is time and space. I get the information as quicker than I even receive it. And sometimes, y'all, I will receive the information, I didn't even ask a question yet. They know what I'm finna ask. I will receive information and be like, y'all must have known I was finna ask it. And then maybe 5-10 minutes later, I'm doing something. I'm like, oh, well, y'all just told me the answer. Yeah, so funny. That's the connection of source I have. It's instant, baby. It's instant. Even when they know I'm going to ask a question, they tell me even before I ask the question because they know the answer to my question. That's why y'all notice I don't have to pray out loud. I don't have to talk out loud. I listen. They feel my heart. They know the answers that I need. They know what I need to give the collective. They know what the collective needs to hear. Because it ain't about me. It's about humanity. People don't understand that. Now, when you wake up every morning, you guys need to figure out how to heal and not how to learn about what the karmic is doing. That's not healing. So if y'all healing over there, but y'all not breaking generational curses, then you ain't healing. You still doing what your grandma did, your auntie did, your third cousin did, the family did in the past. You're not healing if you're not breaking generational curses. Because they wouldn't need to be breaked if it was in the generational curse to begin with. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's going to be uncomfortable. It's going to be difficult. It's not going to be easy because if it was easy, everybody else would have been able to do it already. But I'm going to tell you guys more in depth how to break it, how to heal, how to do those things, okay? Because it seems like they think that healing is knowing what karmics are doing. You're healing by knowing what a karmic is doing. That's not healing. That is not healing. That's a distraction. And some of the prophets don't even know when they're being used from the dark forces to distract the collective. Pay attention. Wake on up.